I'm Chef Jasper, and today we're in the kitchen making a casseruola. That's right, it's an Italian style. I don't know what's really Italian about, but I call it casseruola. But the main king of the dish, that's right, the specialty, that's right, what we're actually gonna talk about here is croissants. Oh my, yes, that's my base. That's what really brings us all together. You're gonna love it, I guarantee. And more than anything, like a lot of my recipes, it's very simple to prepare. So first of all, we need to saute some spinach in a little bit of butter, and along with, which you know me, I absolutely love them, some scallions. So put some butter in the pan there. The spinach does not take long at all. You know, I call it the new spinach, that's right. The spinach you find in the grocery stores today is just really quick cooking spinach. Now remember, when you're cutting these scallions, I like to bite into a scallion. They cook down fairly quickly. Don't be shy with them in this casserole. Here we go. All we need to do is just add them to our pan. And they, like I said, they cook pretty quickly, but more than anything, we don't want to brown them. So, along with that butter, come on. But like I said, the spinach, it cooks fairly quickly. Put all of that in there. And watch it just start to wilt, you know. Now, here's the thing. These croissants, oh, they are so delicious. Tippin's croissants. You know, croissants have so much history. They go back to almost the 13th century. And they were not from Paris, France, like everybody thinks. That's where the modern croissants, maybe the 18th century croissants, really became popular. Dates back to Vienna, Austria. And it's crescent shaped. That's what croissant means. So for my casserola, we're just gonna layer them in there. Let's get a little bit of food release. I call it my insurance along the sides. One more time here, that's it. We don't want anything sticking. And while that's cooking down, in the meantime, I have some artichoke bottoms. I love these artichoke bottoms. If they're packed in vinegar or oil, make sure you kind of rinse them off. I love just the ones in water. If you can find frozen ones once in a while, fresh ones, of course. And just quarter those. Put them right in the pan, because really we just want just a little heat on there, not a lot. It's gonna cook inside the casserola also, so that's really what we're worried about. Now, artichoke bottoms. Oh my gosh, it's the best part of the artichoke. It's like the stem, which I never understood why Americans get rid of the stems. That's part of the heart. That's all the flavor. And they're so tender when you cook them down. Now, give this a quick toss. Doesn't take long. And in the meantime, I have some rotisserie chicken. Look at this. Just pick that up at the grocery store. It's already cooked. Give it a couple shreds here. I like a little bite into mine, so I keep my pieces a little bit bigger. Nothing else to do with that. And we're almost ready. Now, spinach is just about ready also. We have our eggs, and move that around here. Let's start cracking these eggs. We're gonna mix the eggs with a little bit of milk, of course, and a little salt and pepper in there. But then we're gonna put the cheeses in there. And I don't really have to put a lot of salt in there, because I'm using some Gruyere and a little bit of grated Parmesan or Romano, whatever you like. We add our milk, our cracked pepper, a little bit of salt, and we'll give this a nice whisk. Almost like a custard consistency is what we're looking for here, but not as thick, because that's really what we're making. Once this cooks, it's almost gonna be so creamy and almost like you're biting into a nice piece of custard with those delicious Tippin's croissants. Now watch this, how simple. We have our croissants, we're gonna layer them in here. And they don't have to be perfect, but kind of fit them around. Look at this. And I put 6 of them in here. This is my king. This is my base. You could put 4 or 5 of them in there also, but just kind of press them down a little bit. The weight of everything is really going to help with that. Okay. And then I'm going to save one and kind of sprinkle it on top. How about this? Is this just perfect? Oh yeah, I told you it's easy, isn't it? Now, at this point, let's add the rest of our cheese. Give it a good stir here. Incorporate everything together. And now we can start building our casseruola. I told you it's easy. Of course, we need some chicken in there. My first layer. I'm going to put more in here too, so don't worry about that. Kind of spread that evenly around here. No salt needed for this. Look at this. I mean, I'm serious. I just want to eat it right now before I even bake it. We'll move this all around. We have a preheated 350 oven going for this delicious dish. And what else can we add to this? You know what? It's up to you. Different cheeses, vegetables. What do you like? Maybe you don't like the artichokes. Maybe you want some mushrooms. I think I should have put some mushrooms in here. And now we're going to add our cheese and eggy mixture here. I said eggy, yes I did. Not all of it. Kind of get that all spread around there. Now you see what I mean about soaking those Tippins croissants? Leftover, fresh, it doesn't matter. They're so delicious. They're so buttery. Absolutely love them. And at this point, a little more chicken for the top. Put it right in there. This is a meal, one casserole meal. Breakfast, it doesn't matter. Brunch, just absolutely perfect. All right, I like to do a little cracked pepper just on top. Now, you're going to notice I didn't put a lot of herbs in this. Be creative, spring and summer. Maybe a little tarragon, marjoram. I like that. Basil, I could have sauteed a little bit of basil in there. Any kind of greens you want. Also, I love to cook with thyme. Thyme would be perfect with the chicken in this. And just a little bit goes a long way. All right, we're going to mix this up one more time. I do have a little croissants left here, so look at this. Put them right on top. That's going to be nice and crispy on top also when we do this. And they're so crispy. They're so flaky. They're full of butter. Oh, my. I told you I'm hungry for this right now. And we're going to just pour this right on top. It's that easy. Add the rest of that cheese there. And then one more time. I told you I have that oven right now about 350. We're going to bake this. Keep checking it, you know. But watch these eggs and this custard almost come together. You have a fantastic dish. I'm going to put this in the oven, and we're going to come back and see what it looks like. Ah, my casserola right out of the oven, made with Tippins croissants, some rotisserie chicken, spinach and artichokes. It's so delicious, so easy to prepare. 20 minutes in the oven at 350, and then take off some foil, let it cook a little more and brown like this. It's up to you. Once I cut into that, I'm telling you, it's not going to last long. Croissants, it doesn't get any better in a casserole. They soaked up all the juice. They're so full of butter. You're going to love it, I guarantee. And it's something I would be just so honored, and it's really something I would love to serve my family. Breakfast, lunch, brunch, dinner, it doesn't matter. Just a perfect meal to bring to a party, whatever you want to do with it. Just remember, make sure you use those delicious Tippins croissants. Oh, so delicioso. Brought to you by Hen House Markets.